Habit check-in. Are you a list maker? And if so, are you ruining your life with lists? I ask this because recently I realized that I think I'm ruining my life with lists because I make a list every day, or at least I was until I had this awakening around it, that I cannot accomplish in one day. And never did I have a day when I accomplished everything on my list. And I started to realize that I was internally feeling terrible because I knew that my list was an impossible task. So, how do you reconfigure your habit of list making and your idea of all the things you need to get done and readjust it in a way that helps you feel like you're succeeding? That's been a big challenge for me. So I've had to rethink my lists. And one way that I think works, or at least I'm trying out, is to make a bigger master list and pick several things off the list that you can accomplish today. 3 things is a good rule of thumb. And I know the Full Focus Planner helps with that. That's one that I have. This is not an ad for that, but that's one I've been using. And that's partly where I derived this idea of 3 things that can make you feel successful in a day. So I want to just consider this a moment to invite yourself to look at your habits. And if you're doing something that sets you up to quote unquote fail or to not achieve, and that's going to wear on you, then maybe there's a way to reconfigure it and rethink it in a new, more success inviting way. Because when we get on that track of feeling like we have achieved and feeling like we are successful, there is momentum behind that, and we can keep going and keep pushing and achieve more, and maybe achieve more off that master list that you make, say, for the week or for the month, and you're chipping away at little pieces of your master goal list. Which, if you don't have a master goal list, or you're not clear on your goals, I'd encourage you to write that out first. And then you know that the things you're doing fall in line with those. I know it's a lot of lists, but that's okay. Can you hone down, the way I have, your daily list so you feel more successful and more accomplished every single day? Because when you're not achieving the things that you think you should achieve, and I'm putting should in quotes because we're the ones doing that, our own minds are doing that to ourselves. When you do that, you can start to have momentum in the wrong direction. You can start to feel like, I'm never going to catch up, I'm never going to get it all done. And I actually have said that in the last few weeks. I said out loud, I never get done everything that I want to do in a day. Well, I was making myself do that. So can you or we or me reconfigure it to where we do succeed in our list? And then we know the next day, oh, I'll make a list that's totally something I can tackle and totally going to set myself up for future successes, for success today and for future successes. And then when you don't achieve them, that's okay. You're not always going to get it all done. Life is going to happen. Maybe you have a fender bender and you have to contact your insurance or blah, blah, blah. There's all sorts of things that can go on and interfere, and that's okay. But you know that you are able to tackle the things that you want to tackle and that are aligned with your bigger goals. What a beautiful thing. I'm Amy Edwards. Follow me for more.